G'day world, welcome to Myriad 2018. I'm currently live here with Tom. I've messed up. Brought to you by Everledger and Invest Sunshine Coast. I'm still warming up, guys. I've been behind the scenes, capturing all the behind the scenes content, and I'm here with Tom, who's from Mackay, a young future entrepreneur. So tell us a little bit about your story and how you got started.
Yeah, so my name's Tom from Mackay. Lived there for 8 years and, love the community there. So always loved business, buying, selling, going to markets and stuff. Decided, when I was 12, I'm going to do some work experience, see what was out there. Never really had an idea of what I wanted to be. Sort of always a bit, whatever. Yep. Did some work experience at a restaurant, particularly a seafood restaurant. So a lot of calamari, a lot of fish. And I noticed that they were throwing out the heads of the calamari, which me personally, being a fisherman, is the part that I most want. So, just sort of said to the owner, can I grab a few of them, bring them home and start using them fishing, heard other people doing it, etc. And from there it just grew. So I'd start taking home more and more. And then it got to the point where I was making more off that than what I was working at the restaurant. So I then decided to effectively quit that and pursue the, selling this cuttlefish. So we get it purchase it off them. We then package, process, and resell at a wholesale level. So we're upcycling from what is considered a waste product to a premium product. And it's taken that unique perspective on something that a lot of people sort of have missed over. It's been done for a long time. And then we distribute that through a network of local tackle shops, charter boats and etc.
Awesome. Yeah. And this is still going?
Yeah, this is still going. So last year we did about 2.5 tons.
Wow.
Of cuttlefish heads. So yeah.
So you go around to other sort of fisheries and sort of pick up their stuff and collect it all, and you do this all in-house at your own house?
Yeah. So just front yard, Saturday morning, sort of chill back. Takes a couple of hours, and then I'm set for the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you got your mates helping you out and stuff like that?
Yeah, get them in every now and then. Sometimes I'll do it myself, but normally got a few people helping out.
Awesome. And so we were discussing before how such a surreal experience this has been for you. You're 15 years old and you've taken up this entrepreneurial journey, and you just flew back from Myriad Air.
Yeah.
And how was that from before going to San Fran and then on the way back? Yeah,
so we landed in the USA on the 4th. Had a day in LA just sort of chilling out, adjusting, and then we flew over to Chicago. Chicago's a cool city. Lots of things to look at. Very, pretty scenery, and did all the maker spaces and co-working. So things like M Hub and Blue Lacuna and other things like that. It's a different vibe to what you'd get over here. It's very artsy and lots of sort of old buildings, and really impressed with what they're doing over there, and trying to bring some of that back to the Queensland sort of community.
Yeah. And so what was the biggest takeaway from going and actually getting hands-on with those makerspace? What was your biggest takeaway?
Probably just the diversity of products that can be made with a single space. Yeah. So everything from super basic to stuff that I never would have thought would have been possible at a startup level. And it's just sort of showing you that, when you think about things, it's all about how you use the tools, not what tools you have, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so take us to the flight. How was that? Myriad Air.
So, flew back to San Fran, toured around the Googles, the Facebooks, blown away by their campuses and what they're doing there. Then the Myriad Air flight. So the launch event was crazy in itself. So many people, so many good conversations, so much learnt. But then the flight was just next level. I've never been on a flight where they want you to get up and, walk around, and, they can't physically push the trolleys down the aisle because there's that many people. And it was just a crazy experience.
Sounds mad.
Yeah.
So, and then you landed back in and now you're here for the boat party.
Yeah, for the boat party.
So you're just working your way around, sort of building connections?
Yeah, for me it's mainly about learning.
Yep, learning.
And having those conversations and building that network. So, if in the future...
Yeah, it's all about who you know, not what you know, right?
Yeah, so... I come in with the sort of expectation that it'd open my eyes to my, future sort of pathways, but I think it's sort of some ways narrowed it down, because some of the connections that I could potentially call on, and also, you know, I found that this is the space that I sort of want to be in. Yeah.
Awesome. So you sort of found your passion and you're ready to pursue it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Tom.
Yeah,
Enjoy
thanks
the
for
rest of
having
the party,
Yeah.
and catch you next one. Shaka out.